recording.
Are we recording? Because we've just done 10 minutes and realised it weren't recording my microphone.
10 minutes, it was 17, but whatever.
Well, I didn't want to show us up on podcast, but you've just done it.
Well.
So yeah, 17 minutes of his life that we're never going to get back. And guys, it were really funny. I think it was best 17 minutes we've ever done.
Anyway, let's jump straight back into it and wing it again. Rachel's, Sophie's, Danielle's, Linda's and Jessica's. Welcome to What the Pluck, and we are your hosts, Harriet Thacker and
What the Pluck
Jamie
is going
Long.
on? What the Pluck is going on with this intro? You absolute freak.
Well, come on, let's just get on with it.
Crazy.
Oh, God.
Before we jump into it, shout out to Buff Brows for being our sponsor yet again.
Mm-hmm.
And no, we can't tell you what, but we have actually got a really exciting event coming up with Buff.
I can't believe we've been invited to that because I feel like we're not even posh enough.
Well, we're not, but we're going.
We're going.
You might regret inviting us.
I've been looking at what outfits I'm going to go in something pastel.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Right, well, I need something pastel then.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
I think so. I'm thinking like a lemon or something. Lemon's very in at minute. But will it go out?
Yeah. And if you do want to buy yourself a bit of discount over at Buff Brows, then head to our Instagram bio and TikTok bio because we'll have a little discount code for you.
We will.
So you don't have to listen to our episodes anymore to actually get discount.
Yeah.
If you just stalk us, you'll see code.
But please still do listen to us.
Do listen because we are a bit funny.
Right, we're jumping straight in.
Would you rather...
Go on.
Tell me when to stop, Bobby.
Stop.
Would you rather see every text? Don't really work for you, that one.
Why? Because it said boyfriend.
Your partner. Would you rather fall to the floor every 10 steps you take or have to remove an item of clothing every time you need a drink? I mean, the body is bodying. Take them clothes off.
I'm sorry, bitch, but I will remove these clothes.
Show them what they're missing. Take off everything.
Do you know what I mean? I'm a gym girly now, so yes, I will happily take off my clothes. Right. Sorry, Dad, if you're listening. Go.
Stop.
Okay. Would you rather be responsible for losing your mate's phone and keys on a night out, or spill a bottle of red wine on your mum's cream sofa?
Your keys and phone.
Do you know what I mean?
You lose them yourself, love.
No, would you rather be responsible for losing your friends?
Yeah.
Oh, Matt, so you would happily lose my keys and phone rather than spill a drink on your mum's, a full bottle of red wine on your mum's cream sofa?
You've met Michelle. Would you lose my phone or pour red wine in your mum's house? Because I'm sure as hell you'd throw my phone. Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
The mama pluckers are not to be messed with.
Stop. What? Go on, I dare you. Is it something bad? Because I dare you.
Would you... You won't answer it.
What?
Would you rather... I'll say a different one because you won't do that because your parents listen. Would you
rather
be a millionaire and never have sex again, or have sex with your ultimate crush right this second but never earn more than 20k a year?
Millionaire with no sex.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I'm sorry, but...
So the other one that I'll say it, you don't have to answer. Would you rather have quiet shit sex for the rest of your life or have the best sex ever once and then never have sex again? But your parents listen, so let's just
I'm
move
not
on.
answer that. But I would rather never have sex again and be a millionaire. Oh, because... You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyway.
You could just buy lots of things with that.
No, you've not tuned into an episode of...
Explicit... OnlyFans.
An OnlyFans creators podcast. It is actually What the Pluck, where we're discussing eyebrows, lashes, the beauty industry, the highs, the lows, and everything in between.
So sorry, guys, if you are under 18 listening to that.
We're just spicing it up.
We are. Right, we have got...
Spicing it up.
Speaking of spice, we have got a little episode for you that's probably going to be quite brutal. Not going to lie, it's probably going to be quite brutal. If you're a client, please turn off, because this might offend you. Because these are some of yours and some of people from all the industry, some of ours even.
Some of ours.
Client Icks. Okay?
Client
and
Icks, industry Icks.
Stuff that pisses us off, stuff that grosses us out. Okay?
Stuff that just makes you go, what?
What's
Why?
going on? Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
But why?
What now?
What is it?
Right, go
on. So
let's dive straight into it.
One, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, and I'm taking ownership. This is ours. No, this is mine.
Okay.
I'm not dragging you into it.
Thank you.
Even though
First time ever.
I think you'll probably agree.
Okay.
People that face tune
yeah.
their before and afters, and the clients basically look like a Sims character.
Stupid. Do you think that people don't know?
Like, they come in.
To be honest, I think it's quite insulting. If I'd gone for a treatment, right, and somebody face-tuned my face, I mean, it would be understandable, but I'd be fuming. I'd think, what were wrong with my face?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's just
Stop
wild.
doing it. Stop doing it. And we can all tell.
Do you know what I think's really funny? I keep seeing this TikTok go around at minute. Loads of people are doing it, and it's like, it's usually a lad laid like on the bed, and someone's panning the phone like this, and they're just looking really scared, and it's like that one girl on your Instagram after she's had like her eyebrows or her eyelashes done, and they're just like... Everyone keeps doing it, and I think it's hilarious.
Oh, God. Yeah, or when they've just opened their eyes and they're all like bloodshot and red and they just look like they've just been through wars. They just look like they're crying, don't they? Yeah. Right. You ready for this one?
Go on.
This one's going to proper freak you out because I know you hate this anyway. When people have their nails done and they've got food underneath them. Yeah, that happens. That's quite common, actually. That is actually quite common. The whole... having food, like mashed up, mushy food underneath the nails or whatever, like, it's gross and it does happen quite a lot. It really does.
It's just vile. Like, and do you know what? Are you going to use it as a pillow? It's when I see people using nails as...
scooping.
A scoop.
Ugh! Yeah, and then they're sucking it out all underneath their fingers. Ugh, no,
I can't
disgusting.
bear crumbs or any kind of food left over. Anything on your fingers as it is. Never mind when it's like this nail, and I think, no.
Gross.
Again, not that everything needs to relate to a TikTok that I've seen this week, but I did see another funny TikTok where the girl was saying, like she tried to get her nails through on expenses. She's a hairdresser. And the accountant was like, you can't put your nails through. So she sent a video of a section in hair. And was like, no, I need them to work.
Was it really long?
Yeah. And she was like, sectioning the hair with like a nail. So I was like, lol.
True.
Lol. Right. When a client tries opening their eyes mid-LVL, well, you're blind now, aren't you?
Yeah.
You've lost eyesight.
Do you know
now.
what annoys me as well when you say keep your eyes closed and they're like, well, what happens if I open them? Well, open them and find out.
Yeah.
Why don't you just do it?
Try it.
Come on, let's make this exciting. Open them.
Remember, we worked together recently, and Harriet was doing an LVL, and I were doing brows.
Yeah.
We had beds next to each other. We were working somewhere.
Yeah.
And I turned around, and Harriet's client had her eyes open, taking pictures of herself.
Were they open?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So I kind of like looked at Harriet, and Harriet, obviously, I couldn't say anything because we were all in the same room.
And she got her eyes open.
I was trying to look at her to be like,
what is going on? Yeah.
And then I told her afterwards, and I was just like,
Jesus.
Why?
I mean,
you're
I'm not
having
being
a
funny,
lash
but
lift.
it's not the most attractive look.
You're having a lash lift. You've 2 silicone shields on your eyes.
Yeah. It's
You
like, can you remember them
No.
kids at school that used to be able to turn their eyelids inside out?
Yeah.
Right. Why were they always just kids at school that could do weird
And they'd
stuff
just
like
run
that?
around. They'd just
Yeah.
like pop them. It were bright red. They'd be like, ooh. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
That's how it looks when you're having an LVL and open your
I'm
eyes.
like, what is going on in your household to make you act
How
like
do you
this?
find out you can do that?
Just weird. I wonder where I wonder where the people are that used to do it. Where are they now?
What are they doing?
What are they doing with their life?
I can remember them as well. I can remember which ones
DM
can do
them.
them.
Ask them.
Yeah.
How is life?
How's your eyes? I wonder if they have to have eye drops now and stuff.
Like, what career are you in?
What path have you gone down?
Do you have like a partner, kids?
Are,
Like,
you in the circus?
are you financially stable?
Can
What's
you
going on?
Are you mentally stable? What's happened to your eyes?
Probably
How's your optician appointment?
Probably still running around the areas that we grew
With
up,
stock.
scaring people. They always, I don't know if it was just my school, but they'd always be like, they'd just do it and then they'd be like, and I'd be like,
it's the thing.
what are you doing? But did your parents ever used to say to you, like, your nana not like that?
I'm going to say, when wind changes, it'll stay
you'll
like that.
If wind changes, you'll be stuck like that. And I'd be like, I don't care.
No, I weren't like that. I used to think, oh my God, no, I'm not doing it then.
Well, I
but
did
you
for
were
a bit,
just like
then
a
I'd just
bit,
be like, I don't care.
not bothered. I used to
Not
think,
bothered.
what does it feel like when wind changes? Like, what do you notice when it swoops another way?
Like, imagine just like...
Yeah, and then your face being like,
oh,
I love olden days.
Right.
These little Nokias.
I know. Oh my God, Nokias.
I know.
I used to have a case for my Nokia because you used to be able to actually go and buy cases and like customise your Nokia.
On market. Can you remember?
On market.
Why is there no This is another thing as well. Where has all the markets gone? Amazon's ruined everything.
Yeah.
Amazon has ruined the lot.
Jeff Bezos.
We used to be able
Is
to
that
go
him?
to I don't know. We used to be able to go to a market and literally we used to go to a market, Thorsby Market. We used to go to every Sunday with my mum. Me and my cousin Kelly used to get took with us to carry the bags, and she would also send us back halfway through the market with the bags to the car to just offload because we get that much stuff.
You could get a new outfit, a phone case, in your fruit and veg foot week.
They used to have a shop, not a shop, a stall that had Tammy Girl. Because if you are a girl, you'll be able to remember Tammy Girl. If you're a girl of my age, that just had all their clothes on there, and we loved it. It were like 3 tops for a tenner or 5 tops for a tenner, and you'd be like, oh my God. But you used to get phone cases from markets, didn't you? At phone stall. I used to love it. I used to have a Nokia 3310 with a dairy milk case on it and a chrome case, like a gold chrome, which I would 100% have now. Still.
I had one for me Nokia, and it was like a dark colour, but it had this like neon blue lightning.
I can remember seeing that.
And I think they did it in like blue and red.
Yeah.
But I had the blue one. Right edgy.
I loved it. I just love like, I just wish that things like that were. I just want to play Snake on a Nokia 3310. And I used to be quite cool at school. I had a Nokia, a 6210 or 6210. And it was like this big. I'm not kidding, it was that big. And it was blue. And you'd be able to put your headphones into it and listen to Galaxy FM.
I had a Sony Ericsson, a white and orange
I
Sony
remember!
Ericsson.
And they used to have them in black as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would do anything to go back to simpler times.
I would.
No Instagram, no social media.
Would you though, Jamie?
Yeah. Imagine just being able to go out and not care about posting.
Do you know what? Completely off subject, but Barcelona had a 10-hour power cut yesterday. If you've been watching news, you'll have seen it and remember this happening. I thought, how lucky. Honestly, I just thought, like, well, the whole of Spain did, but my friend lives in Barcelona, so I just thought, and like 5G and everything went off the phone, like, boom, gone. And I just thought, how amazing that must have been, just to sit there and think, I'll just read a book. But it were quite tragic because they couldn't even go to the shop and pay for things because they had no electricity.
The idea seems nice. Like one of these, like retreats where it's like a digital detox.
Shall we do that?
I mean, the idea seems appealing. I
But
don't
the
know if I
actual-
would like cause chaos.
Yeah.
Not being able to get a picture of my outfit,
Oh my God.
which is scandalous. I
Grow up.
know. Mate, you do the same.
Well, we do, yeah. We have to.
So,
But
but yeah.
if you're doing a digital detox, you've got to.
Yeah.
You've got to.
We might do it.
I remember there were a show out years ago. We've gone completely off subject here.
I know.
But there were a show out years ago that were called Confinement or something. Can you remember it? It were just people that were in a room and it's to see how long it took them to go mental. Somebody who we know very well were on it. I'll tell you after who it were.
Really?
Yeah, there's still footage of him on it. Yeah. Who? No. No, she's just naming random exes here, and I'm like, none of them. No.
Right, tell me after.
Yeah, he were on he was on it.
I mean, did he go mental?
I think so, yeah, he was talking to himself and that, yeah. Because there was nothing else to do. You were in a room with nothing, no windows, anything.
I'd be asleep.
I think it were for about a week.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I think whoever stayed in longest won like some money or whatever. It were a long time ago, but yeah.
Right, back on track.
Anyway.
So, another ick. Oh, and by the way, did we say that these are ours? These are some that have been sent in?
Yeah, they're everybody's. Yeah, go.
Clients who think they know timings better than you.
Oh.
Linda, we are not nearly done.
We are not.
You've been in my chair for 5 minutes and you're booked for a brow lamination. Mm-hmm. This first step is going to take at least 8 minutes to process. Mm-hmm. So let's all just calm down, take a breath, because if you had somewhere to go, we should have rearranged.
Exactly. Put your head back and shut up.
Like, I cannot bear when people are, so how long is this going to be?
How long we got left? That gets said a lot on lash lifts. How long's left? And I'm like, now I know that you don't want to be. Now it's just
yeah.
Because now I feel like I need to try and rush, which I don't, because I just think.
But you know, like if you go in, if someone comes into the salon or like to me and how long is this gonna be? You instantly make me not want to do the treatment. You also instantly make me want to take longer because I am petty.
Yeah.
Really petty.
I know.
And I'll admit it. But that just makes me think you're in a rush. Shame.
Well, I'm not.
I'm not.
Right, well, he's been a bitch. Right, do you want me to
do you
throw
think I'm petty?
Yeah, a little bit. Do you want me to throw another one out at you?
One then.
So when people wear so much foundation on their forehead and obviously on their face that your hand is slipping around trying to wax them.
I wear gloves.
And you wear black ones, so you will obviously see the amount of foundation.
Put your hand down sometimes, a little like wax or a tweeze. I think I've got an hole in this glove.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
It's just foundation.
Yeah. It's I mean, I kind of cleanse now because I like scrub the brow, but I will kind of like cleanse their full forehead if I'm doing it because I can't. You know when you grip, because I don't use gloves, I like to be able to feel. But like when you're gripping, like if they've got a really thick foundation on, it's just smeary. But
can you remember when double wear was huge?
Yes.
And everyone wore double wear, and they'd come in. And this were before all of these fancy, like, foaming cleanse. Well, they're not really fancy. It's just a pump bottle. But this would... say what you see. This would before, like, foam cleansers and all of this. And
or for brows, yeah.
For brows. And you'd cleanse and it won't come off. You'd have to get, like, your after wax oil.
Yeah.
To cleanse.
Yeah.
Then you'd cleanse with your cleanser to remove the oil.
And you'd sometimes, after... You seen when that Anastasia Beverly Hills... Oh, what was that called?
Dip brow?
Dip down or something. Or dip brow or something.
You want to get one?
Dip down. What is it? What's that? What's dip down?
It's not. Dip brow.
Yeah, but what do you mean? What do you...
Dick down.
Dick down?
Like, do you want to get dick down?
What does that mean?
Like, seen to.
What, sexually? No. No, dip brow or dip down. Whatever, anyway. Whatever that product were that was stuck on everybody's brows like chuffing.
Dip brow, weren't it?
Dip brow.
Anastasia Beverly Hills.
I don't know, but it absolutely made my life hell.
Couldn't get it off.
Awful. I were having to put oil on it to get it off. Bit of spit.
Yeah. I can remember at one point people were using wax equipment cleaner.
Yeah, me.
Oh, well,
nail varnish remover.
Acetone. Another one, brow related. When a client talks with the brows.
Oh.
We either need to get you in for some Botox or you need to stop talking.
I'll tell you another one what they do as well. Before you pull strip off, they go like that.
I'm like, well, great, because all your lashes are stuck in it now.
Yeah.
I'm now waxing your whole eyelid.
They scrunch their face up, and then you think, I cannot get my hand in to get the strip.
But do you know when they do it? I like...
Rag it back.
Like, I try stretch it back up.
Well,
and
I sometimes like tap the forehead and go like, relax your face.
Relax your head for me. Relax your forehead. Yeah.
Crazy.
So when they do it and like, if you've done like a lash lift and then you're like waxing after and they do it, and I'm like, well,
This next one happens quite a lot as well, and it's a nail one. Okay, when you're doing somebody's nails and they put them in their mouth and bite bits off of them to think that they're helping you, and then they hand them you back. That happens quite a lot. And people don't realise they're doing it. You biters that bite around the edges of your nails, please do not sit and bite all around your nails like that. While
what are they biting off? The nail?
You know, sometimes, like, if they've broke their nail.
Yeah.
They think that they're doing you a favour by thinking, right, I'm just going to prise this off with the rest of my teeth so she can put a new one on. No, stop, because you've had that full finger in your mouth. You're probably going to be you are damaging all your nail bed anyway. And I maybe can repair that. I might not have to fully replace it. I can maybe repair it. And then they're biting everything off. Bearing in mind they've got all their finger now is covered in their slaver, and then they wipe it on their jeans like that or whatever, and then they hand it you back. And you just think, what the pluck is going on?
I paid too much for my teeth. I wouldn't risk chipping them.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
Lick lippers.
Lip lickers. I've never noticed that. And now I'm going to notice it. Lip lickers. What is it?
While you're working.
No.
I'm like, I would.
Oh, I yes, I've had it before.
Because obviously, like when you're tweezing or whatever, sometimes you might be like close to the mouth.
Yeah.
Or
and
like if you're doing like a lash lift or anything like that, you're near it. They're not licking you, but like you're like, oh. So now everything's wet there now.
This is one that we can all relate to. Book in advance. No, can you just squeeze me in?
Oh my God, I've got that.
Have you?
Can you not squeeze me in?
No, we can't.
It's not a drive-through.
No, we can't squeeze you in anywhere.
Can't
no
just
squeezing about
joint
it.
back at queue
I mean,
and
if
wait.
you want me to squeeze you in, then I'll like do a really shit job in 2 minutes, because that's all I'll have spare. So if you want me to do your brows in 2 minutes, then come along. Yeah. I will squeeze you in. But I don't really think you want to be paying 40 quid for a 2-minute treatment, do you, that's half-assed. So stop asking me to squeeze you in. I can't.
Another one as well, when people book in for something, but then when they come for that appointment, they want to change it to something else.
Yes! Why do they do that? Why do they do that? Like, they come in for the nails and I'm like, right, I think I'm going to have these soaked off this time and have a new set on. Well, you're not. Because all you're in for is a 30-minute treatment, which is like, no, you're not. No, you can't do that. Or, right, well, I'm going to have this done. And I think I might have my LVLs done as well today.
No.
I don't think you can.
When you book, you book in a specific time for that treatment that you booked. I think people must just think that, like, you book in and then you've got whatever.
Yeah, but then it also annoys me when they do it the opposite way around, when they've booked for loads of stuff and when they come.
And then they come and say, I don't want that this time.
I'm not bothered about having that.
Yeah.
Somebody did it on Christmas week, right? And I felt actually quite bad for him because I stopped in my tracks and I said, in future, can you please let me know that would happen? I says, because that appointment has now gone and I need that for somebody else. And she said, oh, I'm really sorry, I'll pay for it. I said, okay, that's fine. And she paid for it. So
I had one last week.
It can't happen.
We're only browsing a lash tint. I said, right, tinting your lashes and that today as well. Oh, no, I'm not that fussed. I said, well, that's what you booked.
Let me know, even, you know what? Let me know an hour before your appointment even, because I've got a list of people that's wanting that appointment. If you don't want it done, don't wait for me to ask you if you want it done.
Another one I've seen on TikTok.
Oh, sorry, Nella.
Right, yeah. You'll keep bullying him.
I've smashed him in head with these things a few times. Right.
If one more client says to me personally, I've seen on TikTok I can use castor oil.
Oh, I've seen on TikTok that so-and-so works. No, it doesn't. Because you've got 3 hairs and a wisp. There is not going to be some miraculous hair growth from frigging castor oil or coconut butter or cocoa oil.
Oh.
Coconut oil or whatever. Like, no, it's not. There's not going to be.
I'm just like, all right.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, God, we're violent today.
I know.
Questioning the price. People who are questioning the price. How much? And what's that for? How much? Mate, if you can't afford it, check your prices before. Check the prices before you're having the treatment. I don't want to be stood there. Or no girls want to be stood there. Questioning it. Like feeling awkward themselves for someone questioning that price. and feeling like they've got to justify why they're charging that price. The price is the price.
Yeah.
If you can't afford it or things are running, just either cancel, rearrange, or question the price before you have anything done. Ask what it's, ask how much it is.
So another one that I've got. When brands say we're like a family, but want to pay you in exposure.
Oh, darling.
Exposure ain't going to pay the bills.
No, absolutely not. It's
nor
not.
the mortgage, nor the overheads.
Nope.
Nor food on the table.
Absolutely nothing. They're not going to pay my water. They're not going to pay my council tax.
It's 2025. No.
People needing the toilet during a lash lift. Needing a wee during the middle of a lash lift. Like, even if you feel remotely like you need a wee, just do it. Just have one. Because I've had to guide somebody to the toilet before. And I had to stand in front of them. And they had to put their hands on my shoulders. And I had to guide them to the toilet. I felt like saying, I'm not going to wipe for you. That is for sure. Yeah, but so just make sure that you've gone to the toilet before you do have a lash lift or any treatment, really, because it can be annoying trying to find the toilet with somebody who's got their eyes closed.
This next one's savage.
Wow, go on.
Courses that promise you'll be a boss babe in one day.
Very true though, because
funny but true.
Listen, you can't teach that stuff. It's just born into you. It's just born into you.
You'll pick up some basics, but like we always say, your day one compared to someone else's day 100, they're completely different.
Yeah.
Like you know.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be the master of everything in one day.
Hilarious. No. This is one of mine actually as well. When clients look me in the eye when I'm doing their eyebrows. It's so weird.
Close your eyes.
So weird. I tell them to close them. But then sometimes, like, they'll just go, like, they'll close them just for that strip or whatever that you've pulled off, and then they'll be like, bing, like, straight back open. And do you know what? They're looking at you. They're, like, looking at following you around. I think, what? What now? What are you looking at? Stop looking at me.
People that gatekeep everything like they've invented brows. Stop it.
Stop. You've not invented on how to do eyebrows. Like, yeah, crazy.
It's like when you see posts, I see quite a few. You'll see a post and everyone's commenting saying like, oh, what tint shade? No, and they'll just ignore.
Yeah, rude.
I'm like, you put what tint you're using, like someone will figure it out.
People will put on as well, like, because somebody did this to me the other day, actually, on one of our posts, asked him where my jeans were from. Tell them. Yeah. Not bothered. Who cares? Silly. Tell them.
Have you got any more?
Oh yeah. Answering your phone during a lash lift. What I or a person who's doing them has to get out your bag for you. What's that important?
No.
What is that important?
I don't mind people saying to me like, "Who's
ringing me?
Who's that?" And I'll have a look and I'll tell them. But get off your phones.
Yeah.
While we're trying to do a treatment, get off your phone.
So yeah, just ignore it or whatever. I mean, if it is obviously an emergency, but us having to like slide it open for you and hold it to your ear is not necessarily.
It's when people answer the phone and go on, you're right.
Yeah.
No, I know I'm all right.
Yeah.
I can't get in to do what I need to do because you're on phone. Because
your phone, your Apple that's this big because you've got a Pro Max.
Pro Max.
It's size of an A4 piece of paper. Is against your face.
I can't because your Pro Max is covering tail of your brow.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to wax it.
Yeah.
Right. Last one from me is people that won't support you yet view every story.
Oh, we love them.
Everyone's got them.
Yeah,
I feel like everyone has one.
We see you watching. Right, I've got two more.
Go on.
Clients sending question marks for a quicker reply. Don't get it, yeah?
No.
You don't get it, yeah?
We're not replying at all now.
Absolutely not. And it's really rude. Some people do it to me on a Sunday. And I just think, first of all, on another thing, what's quite rude, when people message you on your personal, either personal number, Facebook, Instagram, when you've already got beauty ones or salon ones or whatever, I just think the best way to stop that is do not reply. If they want to contact you, they will find a way to get in contact with you properly, and it should be on some form of like business platform. Yeah. And that's
What's your last one?
Clients putting bad reviews on Facebook or online in general.
Stop.
Right. Can we just stress the amount of damage that you can do to somebody's career or their business by putting something online that then does like a snowball effect and everybody jumps in on it. There was something the other day. There is a guy, right, and I'm going to call it out. There's a guy on my Facebook that is going round. He definitely shouldn't be doing it by the looks of him, but he's going round reviewing food. Right. So he's going to public takeaway shops, or just in little towns, even burger vans and stuff, and doing a review on their food.
Yeah.
And putting the video then online. And he did one. So there is a pizza shop that is near us, near our salon. He's been there 40 years. Get it.
Yeah.
Get it, Luigi.
Go on, Luigi.
Yeah. He's been there 40 years. He makes every single pizza himself. Them pizzas are to die for because they're like proper
Italian,
you know, like throwing it up in air.
Homemade.
These don't travel well. These pizzas don't travel well. You've got to eat them there and then.
Yeah.
Because they're really thin and they're like, you know what I mean? They're like Stonehouse ones. Like, anyway, he ordered this pizza, then proceeded to stand outside the shop and have a video saying how horrible this pizza were and how vile it were.
Outside shop?
Yeah, because this is what he does on everything. This is what he does on them all. This is his thing. He's a food reviewer. I mean, I don't know what qualifications he's had to have to get this, but if that is earning you just a few more likes and a few more follows and stuff on Facebook, then what is going on with this world? So obviously I went first to jump on and defend Luigi. The video got took down because everybody were just defending him, saying he's an old guy who's been there like 40 years. He charges £5 for a pizza. I know, he's fantastic. Get yourself there, Majestic's Pizzas. But he charges £5 for a pizza.
Yeah.
Like, what do you expect? And they don't realise the absolute...
the
carnage it can cause to somebody's career and really upset them. And just to go out of way and purposely, like, upset somebody... And I mean, I understand that this is probably this person's job, and if he's a reviewer or a food reviewer or whatever, that's fine. If you're helping people's businesses, because as his defence was, he was helping people's businesses by saying how good some food were, great. Just put the good reviews on. If you want to help somebody's business, just put the good reviews on. If you don't, like, take it up with the place themselves and be like, do you know what? I'm not happy with this service. I'm not happy with this. Blah blah blah. Give them an opportunity to fix it.
Yeah,
rather
that's
than
what
putting something on Facebook. Do you know we once had a review put on bloody Facebook? Because we had a decorator in that made the most horrendous job, like it was laughable, the most horrendous job of decorating the salon. And my mum wouldn't pay him in full because she was like, because he left half for it done.
Yeah.
He'd not even done half for it. So she was like, well, I'm not paying you full until you've done the full job. About 20 people put reviews on our Facebook from his family. And I was like, what is that even to do with it?
Yeah.
It were mental. So just remember how, is it really worth ruining somebody's career over a tenner?
Yeah.
Like, or their business?
We've just set up Google, like, and stuff for the salon, so you can leave Google reviews. But up until now, like, you can only leave reviews on Booksy, which you can only leave a review if you've actually visited and had an appointment.
Right.
So that, and like, you know, some people might not be happy, but there's a way to go about it.
Exactly. Like, give them chance to
the first,
try and correct it.
Get in touch with the salon and discuss it with them and let them fix it before you put crap all over social media. Yeah. The world is doomed. And that's how we're going to end this episode.
Yeah, it is.
The world is doomed when you've got shit like this going on.
Yeah. Just be nice. Just be nice.
Cost not to be nice.
You know, your parents used to say to you, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all.
Yeah.
Anything at all. Just, we're in 2025. Stop slagging people off online. Like, it's so bad. It's embarrassing, to be honest. And it makes me not want to be on social media because it's that toxic. And that is how we're going to end this episode. be lovely, kind, light.
After we've just ripped everybody with us Icks, we want you all to be kind.
Yes. Thanks for joining us on this episode. And we're sorry that if we've just been a little bit outspoken, but that's how we're feeling today. We're feeling very venomous and angry.
Very venomous.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Bye.